அப்பா ரெக்கார்டிங் போட்டிருப்பா. Nisha madam, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Pleased to meet you.
It's my pleasure, ma'am. Thank you so much. Can we start sharply at 5 o'clock, ma'am?
Yes,
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, should I switch on the video or is this okay?
please switch on your video, ma'am. Are you going to present?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to present. So I think I will be there for some minute in the video and then I can start presenting.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Are you in the Department of English, madam?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm from Department of English.
Friend of Anita, madam.
Yeah, we were classmates in BA and MA. And, we have known each other for more than 20 years.
Very nice personality.
Yes, yes, ma'am. My best friend. She's my best friend.
Great.
Ma'am, you are from Karapakam.
No, no, no. Myself, Dr. Premlata from Bharatiyar University.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Shall we start, ma'am?
Okay, ma'am. Uh, so I switch off the video and then I'll start my presentation, ma'am, so that it will be
Okay.
easy. Okay.
A very pleasant morning to one and all. On behalf of Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Center for Capacity Building Program for School Teachers, I wholeheartedly welcome Mrs. K. Nisha, Assistant Professor of English, Sri Parasati College of Women, Kutralam. Welcome, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your introduction, ma'am. I'm very happy to meet you. Um, so, good morning. First of all, I would like to offer my prayers to Lord Almighty and to my parents. And I think this is a great opportunity for me. So, I thank all the organizers, especially my best friend, Dr. Anita Arul, for giving me this opportunity to share some of my knowledge in this topic. So, I think we can move on to the session now. So, the slide itself, what we see here is unlock your potential. So, according to me, every human being in this world is born with some inborn talents. So, for some of them, it is very high, and some it is latent. They do not actually know what to do. So, they never bring about what they have, the talent, what they have in themselves. So sometimes I think motivational or personality development sessions like this can bring about some change in the personality's life. So with that hope in my mind, I have chosen this topic as today's speech. So I think let's move on to that. So I thought that everything should begin with some kind of warm up. So as we are in the very beautiful session in the morning, even then, I think there may be some sluggishness in our kind of attitude. So let us first warm up, cheer up, and then we can start the session.
At yourself, at myself when we laugh, at ourselves when we let go of ego, at ourselves we let go of ego, at your mistakes, at your mistakes when we laugh, at our mistakes when we let go of ego, at our mistakes we let go of ego. Yourself to argue, to argue when we let go and forgive, to argue we let go and forgive, to forgive when we let go and we heal, to forgive we let go and we heal. Yourself, at your fear, at my fear when we laugh, at our fear we let go and get calm, at our fear we let go and get calm, with gratitude, with gratitude when we laugh, gratitude we share joy and love, gratitude we share joy and love. Yourself. At yourself.
So, moving on to the next slide. Actually, as I told you, the world is full of opportunities and possibilities. But too much thinking can sometimes get in the way. So, here are a few pointers to help you make positive changes in your life. So, with this in mind, we can start, I think. So, keep in mind the abilities you were born with. So, first of all, I think the first song itself, I think you might have understood that we have to start the day with a thank you, with a laughter for everything, whether it is a fear, whether it is an anger, or whatever it is, we have to laugh. Because we can laugh at our mistakes, we can laugh at our fears, argues, whatever we feel that are hindrances for our life, I think we can definitely laugh at. So, hope my screen is audible. Um, hope my voice is audible, ma'am.
Hey, yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, and screen is also you can all.
Yes, please, visible.
Okay, thank you. So we find here that keep in mind the abilities you were born with. As I told you, every human being in this world is born with some inherent good qualities. Maybe some may come out of it, but many of them they do not know what actually their talent they have. But according to me, everybody in this world is full of enthusiastic energy, positive vibration, and I think it is only a trigger that is what is needed for us to get into touch with that enthusiastic mode. So we first of all we should count our blessings and keep in mind the abilities that we were born with. Then actually, some one important another fact I would like to say is we can be teachers, we can be students, we can whatever, may homemakers, whatever it is. We have to begin the next day, the night before. The sense that we have to have some idea uh, what we are going to do the next day, so that we will have a complete plan in our mind. So the most successful people I know finish their work day by making a list of what actually they need to accomplish the next day or two. So this will give you a subconscious time to work on the issues even while you are sleeping. So that is why I say that we have to start the day the night before itself. Then third one is we have to prepare to mature. Actually, as teachers, I think we are always dealing with young minds. So, but we also have a feeling that we are also young. That is the secret behind many teachers. When we see even our teachers, we feel that they are not getting older, because when we see our teachers after a long time, and Dr. Anita Arul used to discuss when we get some of the sad news from the part of our teachers. Some of our teachers, actually very great teachers, left us in the past 1 year. So when we were discussing about it, we always used to say that we do not have a kind of feeling that they will never leave this world. That's the kind of feeling we had. They are teachers, they're always young. That is the idea we have. Couldn't think about, we couldn't actually imagine about that. So we have to prepare to mature. So though we feel young at heart, we should be very much matured, the sense, because we as adults we have to learn quite a lot of things, but we also have a choice how we respond when things don't go as planned. So for that is what I call maturity here. So we will go where we want, if you remember, to take the high road, how what kind of direction we are taking. So that is one thing, another important thing we have to feel. Then is don't be too arrogant. We should not be arrogant, because even now I think in this situation we need to be somewhat very humbler in nature, because we feel that the world around us actually living for us. But and that is not a correct attitude. Actually, we also have some responsibility, and we also owe many things to this world. First, so we have to reconsider our attitude. It is possible that we are pushing away things and people uh, around us, have a lot of influence on us. Next is don't dismiss your feelings, but keep in mind that they are in facts. So we cannot judge ourselves with certain basic feelings. So that we have to keep in mind. So emotions must be respected. All our emotions must be respected, but they do not need to be justified. And also, just because you have an emotion, that does that does not mean that you are correct. So we have to always look into other people's ideas also, and we cannot dismiss other people's feelings too. So don't dismiss our feelings and also others feelings. Next is keep an eye out for negative thoughts. We get a lot of negative things from outside. So negative feedback, we can get in negative feedback loops without even realizing it. But if thoughts of helplessness and hopelessness continue to plague us, we may need to take a nap or speak with someone who can assist us. So that is the only thing we have to keep an eye on, always eye on negative thoughts. So negative thoughts come around from everywhere. So we have to have a vigilant eye for that. Then make a routine and stick to it. We have to make a routine for ourselves and we have to stick to that particular routine. So we are creatures of habit actually. Human beings have habits, and that to beneficial habits. We actually, such as regularly exercising, which can improve our body, improve our mind, and also the habits which can also give us the impression that we have some control over our lives. Just go for it. We have to have a control over our life. Nobody can control our life. It is the control is in our hands. So I think we have had a good control over life, in the sense that when we make some routine, this is my routine, this is how I am going to do, that kind of a plan in your mind, always stick to it. Let go of all your grudges. As I told you, now this is the uh, trend or the thing which we are around us is always negative. And the situation, the pandemic situation itself, make us feel very down, and we are not able to actually get up from that. I think it depends on the individual's willpower, and also, and we should not have at this time of the pandemic, every one of them around us is suffering. So please do not have any grudges with your family, with your friends, with your children, whatever it is. Even if it is a small anger you are having towards your children, or if you are having towards your siblings, please do not have a grudge. Don't Go and speak the next moment. Don't keep it long. Don't keep a long face over them. So please don't have any grudges. Next, what we have to do is recognize our true self and learn to respect us. So we do not want anybody else to respect us. We ourselves first, we should recognize ourselves. Then we have to learn to respect ourselves first. So then we can take pleasure in a portion of each day, because you can't always stay in blissity, right? We look for little light moments that happen all the time, and but that we often overlook. We think that these are small moments and these are nothing to do with it. Make it a point to find something positive every day, and your life will change. So that is what is taking pleasure in a portion of each day. So we should at least every day, we should at least find one particular important positive idea that can change our life. Then picking a destination and taking one step at a time to get there is a key to changing your life for better. So there should be goals in our life. When we talk to students, actually, I think most of us are teachers. So when we talk to our students, we should make them understand that they are traveling towards a destination to reach a goal. So I think we also must have that kind of an attitude, so that we can have a destination and taking one step. I'm not asking every one of to you to take a drastic step. It is a step which you can take one at a time, and you can that will keep your life changing. So when we move on to the next slide, so here are certain things which we have to focus on. So we have to focus on our strengths, that is your strength. And the second thing, it is actually the sum up part of the previous slide. You can see it is by John Maxwell, and it says that we have to focus on your strengths, focus on today, focus on priorities, focus on results, focus on your contribution. So these are the five things which we have to focus in our life. There are many more things, but still, on priority basis, I have taken this quote, and I am going to elaborate on this in the future slides. So how can we focus on our strengths? So this is really simple. Some people are good at something, and some others are not good at something. But we have to focus on what we are good at. Where you are naturally good, you have the potential to become great if you put time into developing those talents. So where there is potential for us, we can have actually towards that we have to travel. In that sense, we will become great. If I can dance, I think I should do it. I should have a potential, and it is naturally good to me. I should practice that, and I should develop that talent. If I am good at speaking, or good at singing, or good at whatever it is, cooking, please try to understand no hobby in this world is waste. Every kind of hobby is a kind of a thing which will improve our abilities. So where you are naturally good, understand that first, and you have to have the potential to become great if you put time into developing those talents. If you get wrapped in worrying about your weaknesses, you are probably wasting your time and energy. So all the time, and we should not wrap up and worry about things which we call our weakness. We should not brood over what we are not good at. There are so many other things around positive around us, so that we can call the positive energy, or the star what we call the good stuff we call. So please do not always brood over your weakness. In that sense, you may be probably wasting your time and energy. So first, in the sense, how we will be able to focus on your strength only if you identify what kind of potential we have. The next what we discussed in that particular slide was focus on today. Yesterday actually ended last night, so today is a new beginning. So whenever we get up from our bed, first of all, I think we all will be thanking the God to giving us another day. So first we have to do that. And whether it doesn't matter whether yesterday was good or bad, it's over. Don't get stuck there. Move on. That is what we have to do. Don't think too much about the future either. So don't stuck up in the past. Don't think too much about your future, because you can't change the past, and you can't mold the future. So it comes in your way. So it will automatically come to you. But you can influence what happens right now. This moment is it in your hands. This is in control of your hands. So I think you can influence this idea. So that will be a kind of thing we can have. So, but you have to influence what happens right now. So give the present day your full attention and best effort. Whatever we do, we have to do our best. Um, as a always say People always say, whatever we have, please don't consider that as a work. Consider that as a passion. If you consider anything as a passion, we will definitely get the fullest of that particular thing, whether it is in a day or other. When we put our best efforts on that, I think that give you a present and full attention, and best effort for a day, that will give you a good idea of your future also. So focus on today is the second thing. Next, you have focus on your priorities. See, we have quite a lot of work nowadays. Teachers or whoever it is, for that matter, for any job, any people working, whether they are working or whether they are not working, they have so many people have different kinds of things they are doing in a daily basis. So we have to protect our calendar. So our daily agenda can be turned upside down by others, and and many requests they send your way. So we might have planned something, and some others will come and tell you that you have to do this today. Don't get upset. You can just think for a moment, what is important for me. I think today what is important is my whatever I have planned in my mind. So first I will concentrate on that. So we have to protect that particular calendar and in our mind, and don't get upset over any matter like that. Then be selective about what you do, because you can't do it all. And also there's a saying, a jack of all trades is master of none. So I think we have to select a particular field where we are actually good at. And also uh, and we have to be selective, and we cannot say that I can do everything by myself. No, that is not at all possible. There are certain things which we may not be able to do it, so we have to understand that also. So that ego should, that is what the first songs gave the meaning. Let go of our ego. So when we say that I am selecting something, I should first let go of my ego. If somebody is telling us good thing, I can take that also. As the late motivational speaker Zig Ziglar said, lack of direction and not lack of time is the problem. We all have 24 hours a day, right? So I think we all have the same time. But success people, the people with success, actually, they have a kind of a priority. They have direction. They never say that there is no time. Only failure people with who cannot touch success say that there is no time. People who want to touch success will find time, and we find that direction to move with. So we all have the same time. It depends on our hands whether we are going to be successes or failures. So that is what we all have the time, which is 24 hours a day. So in that time, we have to choose our priorities and use the time to accomplish them in a possible, quite good possible way. Then we have to focus on the results. So it is easy to become tired or frustrated when the work is hard and the journey is long. So we have to focus on always what consequences we will be meeting when we do some certain kind of things. And also in that finding, we may become tired or frustrated, and particularly if you have a kind of a hard work and the journey is very long. So don't get distracted, devastated. It is like what we have to give a pat on yourself and say, come on, get up. This is nothing. We can move on. We can start moving on in this world. Nothing is going to, in spite of so many losses, in spite of so many bad things with getting around us, in spite of so many things which is not good that is happening around us, we keep moving on with some kind of a hope. That hope is always there in us. So don't get tired or frustrated. So hard work, I would like always say that to my students. I never believe in luck. I believe in hard work. Hard work never fails. It may take some time. When you are working hard, the journey may be long. It can take some time to touch the fruit of success, but definitely we will succeed one day. Then if you start feeling aimless, we have to feel like a child and pester yourself with questions. As I told you, we have to become mature. And if we don't have any idea of what I'm going to do, we have to feel like a child. During childhood days, we actually ask quite a lot of questions and pester our parents. I think by 5 or 6 years old, when we get into 5 years, 6 years old, we have ultimately stopped asking questions to others and also to ourselves. But nowadays, now I think the generation now keep on pestering us. They ask so many questions to us that we are not, we are always in hunt for answers. So we have to pester ourselves with questions, and when we feel aimless. Then, next question what we have to ask is what I am working towards, what I am trying to achieve it, why I am trying to achieve it. Why does it matter for me? So doing anything should have some result. The end result should be somewhat uh, correct, and also it should have some kind of value for others too. So I have to ask certain questions. These are some of the questions which I can ask myself. What am I working toward? Why I am trying to achieve it? Why does it matter? Does it have something good for me, good for others? Then don't stop there. Just ceaselessly we can work towards them. So, reminding yourself of your purpose will keep you focused on the big picture, and your drive to succeed will triumph over adversity. I think, though I have given the word yourself, I think this is applicable for all of us, including myself. So, reminding ourselves what our purpose in this world will keep us focused on the big picture, and also it will drive to succeed, and it will give victory over the adverse conditions in VR. So we can see now. Even in this pandemic situation, we have found out a way. When it was the first lockdown, we do not know how we are going to move on, because everything was locked, and we couldn't understand how we are going to get along in this way. But soon we found out a way, and from the teacher's point of view, we can say that there was a kind of online class, and these online classes were very much new to us, and we were very much frightened, very much tensed, how we are going to reach out to students, how they are going to write their exams. So many questions were there, but we kept, I think most teachers worked very hard to achieve that point, that now we do not have any worry about that. We are very easily doing it in this platform. Many who do not have a technological knowledge, they were really worried about that. But I think now nobody can say that they do not have any technological knowledge. Every one of us has learned a little bit of technology, and we have also become IT professionals in a way, we can say, because we always sit in front of the system, and we talk to a computer screen, just having in mind that some of them are sitting before us. It is not like a physical classroom, but still I think this also have given us some kind of a thing, some kind of an energy to move forward. So remind ourselves of the purpose. That is our purpose. So we are remaining focused, and also we also get victory, and many times we also get failures, but still that kind of purpose should drive us to succeed and triumph over the adverse situations. And next one is focus on our contribution. So, what we are going to contribute? The best version of you will emerge when you decide to use your potential to make the world a better place. So, I think when we are in our best side, when we showcase our best version, then I think we will make the world around us and decide the potentiality, and we will make the world a better place to live in. As author Steve Maraboli says, you were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self. Do it courageously. Be bold and be you. Improve yourself and improve your world. So, a famous quotation, we say, we feel that. So, actually, we have come to this earth with some kind of a purpose. And that purpose we have to really achieve, and also that we have to ceaselessly, courageously uh, work towards that particular uh, purpose which we are born with. So we have to improve ourselves continuously, and also improve the world around us. So here, and in the middle we have another kind of a thing. This is also a small video, so I'll start playing it. It's just actually what how we are going to solve our problems. So the song itself says that it's a life skill song. It says, "Are you ready? Ready to learn? So whether we are teachers or whatever it is, I think we have to learn every day. We are always learners. As human beings, we are always learners. So what are the things we should learn first? That is what we can see from this song. I owe much to, I actually acknowledge Mr. Minna's song in this juncture.
I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn about caring, common sense, cooperation, courage, curiosity, effort, flexibility, and friendship. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn about generosity, humility, initiative, integrity, organization, patience, perseverance, and pride. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn about problem solving, punctuality, resourcefulness, responsibility. We need a sense of humor. These are the life skills. These are the life skills. Ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn. I'm ready to learn, ready to learn. I'm so ready to learn.
So So we should always keep our mind open. That is what the song is all about. We should be ready to learn all the life skills. Actually, we are all born with that. And nowadays, I think many of us have become islands actually with this technological development around us, with these mobile phones, computers, tabs, etc. We feel, though we are in a family, we feel like islands, because in each and every room we sit alone and we talk with a thing called this computer or a tab or a mobile phone, and we always make use of that but there are more than that. Spending time with the family, spending time with our kids, and everything is there. So we have to first remember that we have to learn certain things, life skills in our life, the flexibility, the curiosity, whatever things which we have seen in that video. So coming to the next slide, excuse me, when if we find that we have to unlock our personal power. So what exactly is personal power? So we should, the unlocking starts from here. How to start with that? So let's first identify what is our personal power. Is it self mastery? Yes, of course. Your personal power comes from how you think. So learn to master your thoughts to unlock your potential. So we have to think about what actually could give me a personal power, where I can feel powerful, and where I can give my fullest potential to the others. So your personal power is it is limited by many things you have been told growing up, right? To some sort extent, the society will shape you. Then, to some extent, our family will shape us, and to some extent, we ourselves will have a kind of a, hesitation in doing the things. So that we have to come out. We have to come out of the nutshell first. So unlocking our personal power is about removing the shackles that the society puts on us. Though I have made use of the word you, I think that it is also always applicable to every one of us. So we have to remove the shackles that the society has put on us. For most people, this means taking more action, right? So I think they think many of the people think that for achieving certain things we need to put quite a lot of hard work. Yes, it is true, but when you like that particular work, when you are putting your heart and soul into it, that action will never make you think that you are doing a tedious work. It is not merely an action. It's going to give you some kind of a thing which will get you out of your all kind of shackles of from this society or whatever it is. So many of us have great ideas, hopes and dreams, yet we never act on them. Without our actions, we can't unlock our potential. So, your personal power is also to come outside of your comfort zone. So, when we have to unlock the full potential within ourselves, we have to come out of the comfort zone. So that really matters. Many of us live inside the comfort zone and say that I cannot come out of this. I can live only here. I can live only in this place. I cannot travel. I won't be able to do anything because I have so much of responsibilities around me, and we feel that we are actually shackled inside that particular small round. But when we come out of that comfort zone and we feel that pet and pampered inside the zone, when we try to come out of that comfort zone, I think we will be able to gain all the personal power we have. Personally, we have quite a lot of power. That potential, I think we will be able to unlock. And in fact, everything we want but currently don't have is outside your comfort zone. So actually, we need quite a lot of things in our life, but what happens is we do not have the courage to come out of that comfort zone. So that's why it's worthwhile to step out of it, even if it is hard. So try just to come out of your comfort zone and do something. Try to do something worthwhile. Step sometime worthwhile, and even if it is hard, try to do it. So that starts the unlocking, help unlocking your potentiality. So moving on to the next one. Next is unlock your productivity. One of the biggest challenges on the way to unlock your potential is your productivity. So we always have, when we think of doing some work, we always think of the result, the consequences, what the result may be. What if you are writing an exam, we will start thinking from that day. What marks will I be getting, and that kind of things. Please do not do that. Productivity means achieving certain results in a given time frame, right? And you have achieved it. Just think that in a positive. For that, I think I have told you that we have to work hard. When you work hard, when you have found out your potentiality, and that will enrich your productivity in whatever way you do it. So it's not about filling your calendar with to dos and ticking them off one after the another. Just ticking off doesn't matter, but we should have accomplished in that particular time frame. That will improve your productivity. So that also we have to meet, so that that always there is a time frame, given time frame for us. I have to complete with full potential in that particular period. So that's the biggest challenge for many of us, and I think only people who could do that in a time frame are really successful. So, real productivity means to master your focus and tackle the big tasks that get you ahead. It means doing what's important, that is, priorities. Again, we have quite a lot of work in a day. I have to prioritize what I'm going to do first, what I'm going to do next. So, that priority depends on your hands. I may go with the kind of thing that today I will finish off this lesson. I may be going to the college today with the thing in mind. Today I have to complete this lesson. I have prepared everything for that. So that will be my first priority. When I go to college, I may have some kind of another kind of work or job which is waiting for me, which is more, which in that time, during that time, which should be given more priority. So what we will do, definitely we will change over that without any further thinking. When our superiors or when the principal madam calls and tells us you have to do this today, please complete this task by today afternoon, I will definitely, what I will do, definitely I will change my focus on that first. So my priority will definitely change in that way. But don't change your priorities for trivial things. Change your priority only if it is only if it is a thing which has a lot of importance, lot of task. It involves lot of task, and it can it is really important. So that is what is called, what we mean by priority. So everything that you don't need or want can either be delegated or discarded completely. So that's why again I tell you that we cannot, if whatever is delegated to us, whatever work we are assigned with, we will not be able to do everything. Certain things we have to actually discard. Certain things we cannot. We can say, we can very well explain to our superiors or our friends or whoever it is, when they say that please do this for me, I can say no, I think I am not in a position to do it now. We have to learn to say no in a polite way, because we do not have a kind of a thing. Maybe somebody may be in want of money at a particular time, and it's really hard that when we feel that we couldn't help them, but I cannot promise them falsely that I will help you. If I, even if I don't have anything, I promise you definitely I will help you. But in that thing, I think I am making a false promise. Please don't do that. If you cannot do it, please say no. Either you can discard that the thing completely, whether it is a job or whether it is some kind of help or whatever it is. If we can do what we can do, definitely we can move ahead with that. If cleaning, for that, for examples I have, the example is, if cleaning your house doesn't help you realize your ideal self, then hire someone to do it for you. It sounds easy, but many people struggle with mastering their focus. So, actually, this is a very silly example, I would say, but still, I think if I cannot do that work for myself, I cannot keep it like that, shabbily. I cannot keep my house shabbily all the time. When I have no time to clean my house, or here also cleansing ourselves, we have to get some ideas from outside. That is, hire someone to do it for us. And also, we should always think that though we are individual, though the success is going to be individualized, but still there will be always a team behind us. There can be friends, there can be parents, there can be our well wishers who are around us to always keep on going, keep moving us in a positive way. So, but it sounds easy, but it is actually people struggle to master this, their focus. We cannot focus on that. They struggle because they secretly don't know what they want, so they just pursue what everybody else is pursuing. So only thing is that we do not know what we are doing. So actually, we do not know what kind of thing we are doing. So everybody, what everybody else does, we do it. So we cannot say that we should not do that particular, in a because our priority, our focus is somewhat dissimilar to them. So, first of all, it's vital to have a crystal clear vision of who you want to be. So, that is the first thing. When the children, or when the kids, or when students come to us, or when a set of people come to us, we should make them clear that please have a crystal clear vision of what or how you want to become. So, that kind of attitude we have to develop in ourselves. So next is, we have to unlock our goals. So how do we unlock it? Another important aspect to unlock your potential are your goals and goal setting process. As we mentioned before, you want to have a crystal clear idea of where you want to go in life. There should be some direction. There are many directions, right? North, north, west, south, west, east, northwest, southeast. So many kinds of directions are there. But still, it's my crystal clear idea where I would like to go. The direction. I have to set the direction. I have to set the goal, and that goal setting process will definitely help to unlock our potential. So next is most people don't set goals because they don't want to change or do hard things to achieve them. So if you actually set goals and regularly review them, you are already ahead. So many of us do not have a mind to set certain things. We feel that it is out of our capacity. I would like to say one thing, that there is nothing in this world which is out of our capacity. We can do it if we may put a little bit of hard work. Definitely we will achieve it. We will definitely actually set that goal, and we can move towards that goal ahead. So great goals are realistic and actionable. They are structured, so you can track your process, know exactly where you are. So actually these goals are realistic and actionable. You have that the goals but must not be static. It should be dynamic in nature. It should be always moving. Your life should be moving towards that goal, and in that process you will always succeed. So the best practice for setting goals is reverse engineering them. That means breaking your goal into monthly, weekly, and daily tasks. So to achieve a big goal, we have to give small tasks every day, then weekly, then monthly, and at last, see, we will be able to achieve it. For example, we can take the idea of doing the PhD degree. Actually, I'm pursuing my PhD degree now, and I feel that I have to I think I can take that as an example. I have set a goal that I have to do the PhD degree, and I have to submit in this particular time frame. And what I do is I have to set a goal first. So daily, whatever I can do, I should do towards it. Then weekly, after daily task, we have to make a review on a weekly basis, then monthly basis, and after so many months of work we have accomplished, we will be entering into a very big area called the degree, which we all vener a lot, which we all see with lot of veneration. That is the PhD degree. For example, we can say that. So I cannot complete my degree in one. In that matter, all the education, even school education, higher education, or higher studies, whatever it may be, we have to reverse engineering them. So start with small tasks and achieve with a big one. So why do you need to do it every day to achieve the goal in the time frame you gave yourself? You need to wait for the new year to see how far you have come. You can adjust your goals every day. So we need to achieve that goals in a time frame, but absolutely we can change and adjust according to what goal we are going to really accomplish. the things is the thing is, if you aren't hitting your daily goals, then you aren't achieving your early goals. So when you are not completing your daily tasks, then you are accumulating it. I think that will definitely be devastating in certain point of time. So I think we have to hit the daily goals first. First of what is the first priority? What is the first goal I have to accomplish? So start daily. Start the moment we try to accomplish it. So we have to hit on that. So there won't be any law or sluggish thing, or log offs or whatever it is. That it will there will be no cloggings at all. So we will achieve that kind of early goals very easily. So reverse engineering makes you progress extremely trackable and helps you to unlock your potential to the fullest. So this is the point which we have towards the unlocking our goals. Next is unlock your health. So we have a kind of a very good idea that health is wealth, right? An important part of your ideal self will likely be your health. How fit do you want to be? Is there a certain sport you want to pursue? So, whatever it is, in this area, I think we can listen to our childlike mind. If I want to dance, do it. If I want to sing, do it. Whatever can make yourself happy, please pursue it. Don't have uh, get it stunned for others' benefits. Don't do that. I used to do it. Now I am not able to do it. No, that kind of thing that should not be there. So always we have to unlock whatever is important and which can give us happiness. The ideal self. We have a self. We have an ideal self which will make us fit. So that is an important sport, whether it can be a sport or any other kind of gardening, hobbies, whatever it is, whatever you want to pursue, which will make you happy, which will bring smile to your face. When you are a gardener, when you are planting some flowers, after some days of hard work, when you see a small flower in that particular plant, look at the happiness in your face. Your face will be radiating with happiness, right? So that is actually the healthy way of doing it. So just like with your goals, you can re-engineer your fitness potential and find out what you need to do each day. So we have a bio clock inside us. We have to set that bio clock when we are born. We are actually sent to this world with a clock set within us. It is us we who actually shackle, or what we do is we shatter the complete bio clock according to our priority, according to our willingness, others' priorities. We keep on changing and we disturb that bio clock, and finally ending up in a what kind of unhealthy body. So please don't do that. If you need to be a fit and if you need to be very healthy, we need to set the goal in a particular way, and I should reach that goal in particular sense. So your goal could be able to do 100 push-ups a day, or to build the habit to work out for 20 minutes a day. Do it. Don't plan. The plan should be put into action. Every one of us do that. We know that it is very easy to say, it's very easy to plan and very easy to advise and very easy to suggest, but it is very difficult for us that even 20 minutes to find 20 minutes in a day to work out, to be being fit. Your health also includes your diet, so don't ever try to compromise your health and diet, what you want to eat. How is your ideal self taking care of your body? That is important. So ask this question to yourself. Am I taking care of my body? Am I taking care of what is essential and what is actually do correct in my opinion? So unlock your full potential by actively caring about our health. Next is unlocking your significance. When you start unlocking your fullest potential, you will likely want more chances. Chances are you will ideally want to make an impact on the world. Therefore, you want to work on your significance. So what is your area of interest? What is your significance? What is your importance? What is your idea of thinking bigger, something bigger, what you have to achieve? That is your significance. It is achieved only when your goals are part of something bigger than yourself, and when you impact others on a large scale. So most people start out with safety and security. Later on, they probably reach success, and only after that they reach their significance. So, as actually in the previous slides, we have seen that we have to come out of that comfort zone. When you are still in your comfort zone, I think we will never be able to achieve certain things. Most people need to help themselves first before they can help others. So your ideal self has already achieved what you wanted, so you can focus on giving back. So first, make yourself ready. Focus on that. Focus, and that is the significance, and that is a stage where you feel most fulfilled and happy. When you accomplish something, definitely we feel happy. We have to find meaning, and your life is in flow, as we don't have to worry about basic necessities. Somehow or some by some means it will reach you. Definitely it will reach you, and you will find meaning, and the life will keep on going in spite of whatever the losses, in spite of whatever success, in spite of whatever negativities, in spite of whatever things we are seeing around us. Life keep on moving. So we have to unlock our significance, in the sense that we have to unlock what is important for us. Then here are certain suggestions which I could like to give you. If you are just starting, unlock your potential and to create your ideal self, it's best to take time for active thinking. Here are some powerful suggestions, and find out where you really want to be. So I have given certain suggestions which can help you, and I think which can, these are only suggestions, because individual, according to the individual, their priorities, thus their perspectives, it entirely changes. So here I would like to give you some of the suggestions which I feel that is better, and for which I have made for myself, which could accomplish, which could do some good for me. So I think this can be, that's why I have made use of the word suggestions. So count your blessings. First of all, I'm blessed with a beautiful family, I'm blessed with beautiful friends, I'm blessed with my a beautiful workplace, I am blessed with whatever things around me. It's everything is a blessing. The day is a blessing for me from God, and everything we feel. So we have to count our blessings from the start of the day. Please do not compare our achievements with others. As you know, if each one of us have different potentials, please do not compare. And this is very much important for the parents, I think. Parents, they compare with other children. Please never ever do it. Please do not compare their achievement with others, because our students IQ or EQ level may be different, and that particular student, another kids IQ or EQ may be different. It is according to their own ideal self, their achievements come out. So always have an inspiration. We should always be inspired by something. So see failures as stepping stones to success. We have to unwind once in a while. So we can go back to our childhood days, or the days which we enjoyed most. We can unwind once in a while. So we cannot always sit in the past and having nostalgic kind of thinking. But still, I think once in a while we can go back to our childhood, go back to the days which we were very much happy. I think that can bring a smile in our face. Always look at the bright side. Please do not stop learning. Learning is an important part of everybody, every individual. So please do not stop learning. Surround yourself with successful people who are very much successful. Don't stand in a place where people say that this is not at all possible for you. Stand in a place where people say, hey, only you can do it. This is something what you have received from the is only you can accomplish it. Please surround yourself with such kind of people. Do not take shortcuts to success. There is no shortcut to success. We have to climb the stairs step by step. So finally, we have to discover our purpose also. So finally, I think we have come to the end of this presentation. And finally, I have a small song for you. And this is I Can Do It. So we have really had a unlocking session, unlocking the potentiality with ourselves. Hope you had some kind of idea from that. Let us watch this song and finally come to that part also.
You should never be afraid. I know
cross the ball. Your eyes is there. Have confidence and stand up tall. You'll be passing the test. You should never be afraid. I know you'll be making the grade. Making the grade. Just count to 10 and start again. And keep on telling yourself, I can do it. I will do it. Nothing's gonna get in my way. I can do it. I will do it. Never gonna stop till I can say I did it. I can do it. I will do it. Nothing's gonna get in my way. I can do it. I will do it. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop till I can say I did it.
So, I think with all these potentialities which we have come across today, we will definitely be able to do it. So, here is the key to unlock your potential, which I have a lock over there in the first slide, and here is the key which will unlock your potential. So, with gratitude, this is Nisha Krishnaswamy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, dear Nisha madam. It's
Thank,
really a wonderful session we had.
okay, ma'am.
So many things we heard from you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a wonderful act. People like you who are making things possible. I wish you all the best and great success. And I feel that I am also part of this great journey. Really, thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Can I log off, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Thank you so much. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.